Goddess.
Traitor.
That was a long time ago.
An elephant never forgets.
That's not how that saying works.
Not all of us praise the ground those earthlings walk on. Speaking of, I heard about your girlfriend. What a shame.
Knock it off!
Did you meet her by telegraph? Or wait, was it Instagram?
You're mixing up your centuries again, Eris. Why are you here?
Pay my respects to the widower. It's good to see you again.
It's been some time, hasn't it?
I think about you a lot, you know.
Good things, I hope.
Only what you deserve.
That scares me.
Do you ever regret?
No. If that's why you came, then I'm sorry. But you should leave.
I want the box.
Pandora's box.
No, the really pretty oaken one where you keep your balls. Yes, Pandora's box.
It's not up for grabs.
What if I say please?
Like you know how.
And what if I say I'll bring your little mortal lover back from the dead?
Do not joke with me, Eris. Why did you just say that?
Hades has a soft spot for me. I'm sure he would let go of one tiny mortal soul if I asked nicely.
Hades doesn't have soft spots.
You just don't know where to poke.
Don't screw with me like this! I've tried to bring her back and I know it's not possible. The advances in human medicine have only made Hades more possessive over his souls.
He owes me a favor.
And you want him to pay it back with her. Why?
I want the box.
That's off the table.
Then so is she.
Why do you want it?
You coming around?
I'm just asking.
It doesn't concern you.
You better rethink that one.
You know exactly why I want it.
How?
Cut the shit, Prometheus. I know what's in the box.
Hope? What are you talking about?
We both know what Elpis translates to, and it's not hope.
When did you figure it out?
Well, the fact that you were so anxious to get it back after Hercules freed you gave me the idea. I knew whatever was left in that box would not be so kind to your little human darlings. Then a year ago, the oracle at Delphi started talking about Elpis. I did a little digging in the ancient texts. Found out that the translation of Elpis to hope is a mistake. That it really means deceived expectations.
But what does that have to do with you?
Don't act like you don't know, Promi.
Don't call me that.
Afraid Olive will hear.
Afraid you might think it means something. You have unlimited ways of making life harder on humans. Wild peace.
Deceived expectation. I can't think of anything as chaotic as that. The whole of that fragile little human society they have hinges on the fact that when someone tells them something, they believe it. Or at the very least, they listen. Take that out of the equation and everything falls apart.
I have more faith in humans than that.
Give me the box.
I swore to protect it.
To who?
To myself.
Well, I think you will understand. What was her name?
Olive.
I've always hated olives.
Making peace isn't your strong suit.
You created man, gave them fire, and in return they forget your name and closed your temples. Why break your back up for a thankless breed of earthwalkers?
Because I made them, Eris. You didn't. All you do is destroy. So pardon me if I don't take your advice when it comes to preserving life.
For years, you shared your life with me.
That was a long time ago.
Is that your answer to everything?
With you? Yes. You don't know me anymore. We don't know each other.
This olive, did she make you happy?
Yes.
So it's her soul you turn your back on now.
I turn my back on no one.
You turn your back on plenty. Give me the box. You could be back in her arms before Apollo reaches home tonight.
It isn't that simple.
Your work goes unnoticed, and humans are no more evolved than they were when you crafted them from the clay.
They may not know it, but they still look to me. I am still in the ears of the world's most prominent minds.
Those minds don't seem to be the ones that the masses listens to. Tell me, when has your controlling ever made life easier for the humans? Let Elpis go, and let it run its course.
Shouldn't.
I didn't ask if you should, I asked if you would. Come on, Prometheus! For once in your life, don't think 10 steps down the road. You're here, right now. What do you want?
That does not matter.
You're so infuriating! The whiny martyr that no one asked for.
I did not choose to be given the gift of prophecy.
What do you see?
Nothing!
Then nothing bad can come of this.
Or nothing good. I've never been unable to see before.
Perhaps it's a sign that you should give up.
If you lose control, promise you'll come to me for help.
I will come and find you and your olive.
Take it.
Enjoy your mortal. I'll enjoy mine.
Goddess,
Titan,
have you returned to gloat? My faith in mankind was misplaced indeed.
they are weaker than I imagined.
They are not the weak ones.
You blame yourself.
And you.
I blame me too. I thought that after a while the world would begin to right itself. That a natural order would find its way back into being. Chaos would simply be at its helm.
I thought you didn't like natural order.
I don't like death, Prometheus.
Could have fooled me.
I did not mean for Elpis to...
You didn't mean for her to what? To kill thousands? To infest the thoughts and nature of every man, woman, and child? To throw the world into unrest and ruin? You came to me, laughing and teasing as if this was all one big joke, as if their lives were toys, their souls food for your selfish, spiteful nature.
Well, I'm back now.
You're not back out of the goodness of your heart. You return in fear, scared that you'll be known as the killer of man, spurned by gods and titans alike. Your torture will be so cruel that you will learn to wish that you had been forgotten.
I have not come back here to be yelled at by a bitter old man.
I am Prometheus, creator of man, giver of fire, and lord of prophecy.
You still couldn't save her.
You're right. I couldn't.
To lose her once was a tragedy. Twice is just cruel.
I asked her to come away with me, but she wouldn't. I told her life on Earth would never be the same, but she persisted. She believed more in her fellow man than I did. And she died by that belief.
Hades may have let her go once, but his power only extends so far. The fates have spoken for a final time.
You don't think I know this?
I'm sorry.
How? You created this world, Eris.
This is not what I envisioned.
What did you think it would be?
A fair fight. Chaos in the world again. A need for the gods. Humans have come so far in their conquests. Technology, medicine, financial successes. They praise false deities and think themselves gods. I wanted to remind them that chaos knows no wealth or creed. It does not discriminate based on their privilege. I thought Elpis could do that. Bring humanity to their knees. Instead, the underprivileged only suffer more and people turn to crooked kings. I thought once humans lost control, they would turn back to the gods.
You've clearly talked to very few humans.
What can I do?
Done enough. Try not to ruin anyone else's life.
I know you think I'm nothing but chaos and ruin.
You've never given me reason to think otherwise.
But I didn't choose this.
Choose what?
To be the goddess of chaos. I would give anything to be something else, but I'm not.
That's bullshit. Don't make excuses for yourself because of your title.
If I don't pursue chaos, there will be no balance.
Do not lecture me about balance while I try to fix your mistake.
It is easy for you. You are the protector of man, giver of fire. I would kill to be in your shoes.
It's not easy to fight for knowledge.
But you get to go after what you think is right. Going to sleep every night after fighting the good fight.
So I'm supposed to feel sorry for you because you have to be bad.
I'm asking for a little understanding.
I understand you perfectly.
Don't you see? I'm the goddess of chaos, whether I like it or not. I can't tell you how many times I've wondered how my life would be if I wasn't. If I was more like you. Or your Olive.
But you're not.
Right. I don't know what to do.
Neither do I.
We'll come up with something.
Because I created them, I'm supposed to know how to make them bow back down.
You told me to come back to you if I lost control. I thought you had a plan.
I told you I saw nothing. How do you plan for that?
So is this nothing the end for them?
I don't know what they are without their ability to listen and to trust.
I think we may have lost that too, didn't we?
So you really want to do this now? In front of her grave?
Can I not ask a question?
Your choice of timing is so telling, Eris.
I've been trying to ask it for a long time.
What else do you want from me? Every time you ask me this, I tell you the same thing. I was going through a lot. It had nothing to do with you.
So I was just insignificant enough to bring along for the ride.
I had been chained to a rock for years. I was looking for something and I thought that was you.
Your mid-century life crisis.
Can we not do this?
Like maker, like man, I suppose. This isn't about us.
We have nowhere to go now. I'm not strong enough to reverse this.
Maybe you should have considered that before handing over the box.
You manipulated me, using my weakness to get what you wanted.
I didn't invent your weakness, so stop blaming me for it.
Humanity did not deserve this. I did not deserve to watch my creations turn on each other.
Drop the self-pity and help me fix this.
If there was something I could do, we wouldn't be standing here talking about it.
So you're just going to watch them die?
You revel in their death.
No. That has never been my way.
Then what is?
Living is full of suffering. It's part of who I am. Death is not.
Yet you preyed upon Olive's death to create the death of thousands.
I saw an opportunity. You made a selfish choice to make yourself happy.
You've never been in love.
I have. We could rebuild if we had each other.
No. No, I create, you destroy. We don't work together.
The creation will come from the destruction.
We cannot build a world from ashes.
If you believe that, then why did you give them fire
Fire brings life.
and death? Help Elpis run its course. If we are going to rebuild the world, we must first dip into the chaos.
Burning and destroying will not repair.
Not what has been in place, no. And yes, people will suffer. But it can build something better. That's one thing I've learned from the humans.
Why do you need me?
For balance.
Balance. I thought you pursued chaos for balance. What changed?
All those people hurt and dying. Being goddess of chaos means more than just sowing it. If there's too much of it, that's my job to deal with too, right?
Then we will give them back trust the way that I gave them fire. Slowly, person by person, a delicate transaction of priceless goods.
So poetic.
There's the heiress I know.
So how do we do it?
Split up. You go where the fire burns brightest and you fan the flames. I'll go to the leaders and thinkers, try to give them back their brains.
Please do not rhyme right now.
I'm excited. You know how I get.
No one loves the human language more than you.
Or the humans.
We can meet back here.
At Olive's grave.
To remember the ones we lost.